I like to start with a short one to get myself and you in the mood. And this one is a Chinese story, and I call it Patience. There was once a king who loved the beauty and the grace of the crane more than any other animal. And one day he saw the court artist, and he asked him to paint him a crane. The artist said he would. Of course, he had to say he would, because the king was his king and he was the subject. And many days passed, and many months passed. Now sometimes the king would wonder where his painting was. Not very often, because he had a lot of other things on his mind, but every once in a while he would wonder, and he would be very angry, because he had asked the artist to paint him a crane, and the artist had not done it. Now if he were sick, or if he had died, that would be all right. But if he were alive and well, then he was guilty not only of irresponsibility, but of disloyalty. Now when a whole year had passed, the king saw the artist one day. And he said, "I asked you to paint me a painting of a crane. Where is it?" And the artist took out a piece of paper, and he took out a brush, and very quickly, with swift strokes, he painted a most perfect crane. It was so perfect that it looked as if it were about to fly off the page. Well, the king could have been satisfied, but he was also angry. And he said, "If you could have done this for me so quickly, why has it taken you a whole year?" And the artist said, "Please, Your Majesty, if you will come with me for just a minute, maybe I can explain." Well, the king was curious. So he went with the artist, and the artist took him to a studio. It was a huge barn filled floor to ceiling with pieces of paper. And on every piece of paper was a painting of a crane. And the artist said, "Your Majesty, it has taken me a whole year of painting cranes to be able to paint this crane for you in just 5 minutes."